Hello and welcome to Today They Left. Every day, history reminds us of remarkable people who left this world on that very date. Today, we look back at October 1st, a day that marks the passing of four extraordinary figures. A writer who shaped children's hearts, a singer who became the voice of a nation, a scientist who unlocked the secrets of our origins, and a baseball manager who led his team with quiet strength. Let's remember them, honor their legacy, and reflect on how their lives touched ours. Number 1, E.B. White, 1899 to 1985. The gentle voice of American literature. E.B. White was more than just a writer. He was a friend to generations of readers. Born in 1899, White gave us unforgettable classics like Charlotte's Web and Stuart Little. His words carried kindness, warmth, and wisdom, teaching children about love, loss, and the beauty of friendship. He also co-wrote The Elements of Style, a book that shaped the way English is written and taught even today. His style was simple but powerful, proof that writing doesn't need to be complicated to move the human heart. On October 1st, 1985, at the age of 86, E.B. White left this world, but his stories remain alive in classrooms, bedtime readings, and even Hollywood films. Generations continue to meet Charlotte the Spider and Wilbur the Pig, learning lessons of courage and compassion through his words. To Karel Gott, 1939-2019, the golden voice of Prague. Known as the Sinatra of the East, Karel Gott was a Czech legend whose music crossed borders and generations. Born in 1939, he rose to fame during the 1960s and became one of the most beloved singers in Central Europe. His voice, smooth, soulful, and filled with emotion, earned him countless fans, not only in his homeland, but also across Germany, Austria, and beyond. With over 100 albums and millions of records sold, Gott represented resilience through turbulent times, from the Cold War era to modern Europe. He was not just a singer, but also a cultural icon, bridging East and West through the universal language of music. On October 1st, 2019, the world bid farewell to this golden voice of Prague. Yet, every time his songs play, his spirit continues to echo in concert halls and homes alike. Louis Leakey, 1903-1972, Unlocking the Story of Humanity. Louis Leakey, born in 1903 in Kenya, was one of the greatest palaeoanthropologists of the 20th century. His discoveries in East Africa reshaped how we understand human evolution. Along with his wife, Mary Leakey, he unearthed fossils that proved Africa was the true cradle of humanity. But Leakey's legacy went beyond fossils. He inspired a new generation of scientists, including Jane Goodall, Dian Fossey, and Birute Galdikas, who went on to transform our understanding of primates and their connection to humans. When he passed away on October 1st, 1972, at the age of 69, the scientific community lost a pioneer. Yet his work still forms the foundation of modern anthropology, reminding us of where we came from and why it matters. For Walter Alston, 1911-1984, the quiet leader of baseball. Walter "Smokey" Alston may not have been the loudest voice in baseball, but his leadership spoke volumes. Born in 1911, Alston managed the Brooklyn and Los Angeles Dodgers for an incredible 23 seasons. Under his steady hand, the team won 7 National League pennants and 4 World Series titles. Unlike many managers, Alston was calm, soft-spoken, and never craved the spotlight. But his players respected him deeply because he led with fairness and discipline. He proved that greatness doesn't always need to shout. Sometimes it simply leads by example. Walter Alston passed away on October 1st, 1984, at age 72, leaving behind a baseball dynasty and a legacy of quiet strength. E.B. White, Karel Gott, Louis Leakey, and Walter Alston, 4 lives from different worlds, yet all left an unforgettable mark on humanity. From literature and music to science and sport, their legacies live on. As we remember them today, let's reflect on how their stories inspire us to write with honesty, sing with passion, search for truth, and lead with humility. Thank you for joining us on Today They Left. If you found this tribute meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so we can keep honoring the lives and legacies of those who shaped our world.